See if it's interdesting. No. Well, I'll have more brightness than that, please. Because it's barely visible, and then there's just I can't fucking see it at all. Oh, it's just trying to sell me something. It's trying to sell me DLC before it even plays the intro of the game.
That's a good
Modern
sign.
gaming.
Settings. Oh, I'm logged in as. Oh no, the character senior is my name. I'd like the interface colour be purple, please. Oh? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, hang on. You're fighting. There's a gauge thing here which says it lets you know the parks must be interactable with other people or something. And after it gets to a certain complexity, you can only people from the PS5 or I assume PC can interact with your park. Because I assume too much will be going on. Whereas if it's not fully filled out, then everyone can play it.
Huh. It's the first time I've seen a system like that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way to keep it cross-compatible. Bless me.
So it's about 60% mark. Let's give it a go. See what this is about. Tutorial. I think the problem is I'm going to need to do the tutorial.
Step 1. Do not build your roller coasters out of poisonous chemicals.
Oh damn, I thought I'd found it useful, that asbestos in the shed.
Dare you ride the asbestos coaster? The ride was fun for all the family until roughly 20 to 30 years pass.
I'm thinking this might not be the smartest game to try and play when I'm a bit tired.
It's probably going to be the kind of game that's going to be quite slow and methodical.
See how it feels.
My, is that a budding theme
Oh,
park
more volume than
proprietor
that.
I see before me? I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you're in quite the wrong place, and none of what I'm about to say will make any sense to you. I am Oswald P. Thompson, theme park impresario, and I am here to help you take your first steps in this most exciting of professions. And because it's a first step, we're starting in a somewhat humble location. A charming little park, which, as yet, has not fulfilled its undoubted potential. A park where you will begin to hone your skills.
I would love a bit.
you should learn how to navigate around the park. Moving, rotating, zooming. Almost as if you were riding a roller coaster. A massive, invisible roller coaster.
The level of detail in this is incredible.
Ooh. Yeah, that's quite nice looking.
Especially when you compare it to something like the new Pokemon that looked like ass.
It really does just got to show a little effort Game Freak put into it.
You
Considering
know, people are going to buy it regardless.
it's kind of sad in a way. The fact that it's literally just because being popular, people's standards like drop so low, and then I've adamantly defend it like
Whee, rotate the camera.
rapidly.
Zoom the camera. Whee! Zoom the
Look at
camera.
that! You've completed an objective. Now, objectives are a bit like bosses. They tell you what you need to do, earn more money than you, and drive a sports car. No, that's not right. Anyway, how about completing another objective?
If I could butt in and make a suggestion, how about you make your next objective opening up literally the only ride in your park? Why is it even closed?
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Lucy Summers, one of the most enthusiastic and outspoken theme park fans in the world. She's got almost 800 followers. You know, online. Not in a cult.
Hi there! And it's 900, but who's counting? So, the ride?
Ah, yes. Opening rides. Go on, select the ride. Good. And now, open the ride. You did it with such gusto. Well done. And now that we have such an adorable, gentle ride open, more guests, especially families, will soon be flooding into the park.
You know, you could turn that flood into a bigger flood. This place just needs something a bit more thrilling.
Well, if people want thrills, then we'll give them thrills. And possibly nausea. Head over to the highlighted area. I think it'll make an excellent location for a ride. But let's ask our head engineer. Eugene?
Greetings, Eugene Newton. Good to make your acquaintance. And yes, Mr. Thompson, I think it will do nicely. The proximity to existing infrastructure appears nominal, so guests should be able to achieve both entry and exit with minimal difficulty. So, if you would start by clearing the highlighted area of any obstructions, please. And do not fret, those items will automatically be sold, so we will get at least some of the purchase price back. Oh, just a word about the radial menu. The radial menu gives you fast access to commonly used actions. Please note that the options available in the radial menu will change depending on the mode you're in. Very good. Now, I've already chosen a suitably thrilling ride for you, so if you would care to select it. And place it in the designated area. Now, it's very important that when you place the entrance gate, you make sure to leave enough space so you can build a ride queue.
Oh.
Next up, connecting your ride to the park, so people can reach it. Now, that queue you're building is where guests will wait in line to go on the ride. Very good. And now you should build a path from the exit gate back to the rest of the park. For that, you can simply use normal paths. Ooh, and if you do find any obstacles or obstructions in your way, you can build slopes or stairs into your path to get over them. And finally, you can open the ride.
No, that's not how we do it, is it, Eugene?
Apologies, I meant, and finally, you can open the ride.
Oh yeah, that's more like it. You're gonna get way more teenagers like me and my followers visiting the park now.
Ah, don't you just love teenagers? So much disposable income.
Cynthia! I didn't see you there. Please, allow me to introduce...
Cynthia Clark, Chief Financial Officer. It's my job to make sure these places turn a profit. Speaking of which, thanks to that new ride, the park's rating has gone up. And you know what that means?
Cake?
We can start charging the guests more money.
Okay, very well. A necessary evil, I suppose.
Evil. Did you see that notification? Even the guests think we're undercharging them. Let's do them a favor and fix that. That's right. Take a good look at the notification. It'll tell you what we need to alter the prices of. Oh, look. It's that family-friendly little ride of ours. Go on. Put the ticket prices up by a few dollars.
That seems a wee bit steep.
Oh, honestly, Oswald, the people visiting this park aren't just getting to ride rides. They're getting to make precious memories. So if we put the ticket prices up, then we're making those memories even more precious, aren't we?
Oh, no. That actually makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't. Lower ticket prices make guests happy.
I know we're in the happiness business, Oswald, but we're also in the staying in business business.
So how many pets and eggs I have now.
Oh wow, many.
What army grows?
Where's the chicken? Ah, okay.
Look, if you're so worried, why don't we have your new underlings select a few guests and see what they're thinking, eh?
Underling, indeed. They are a trainee, and they have a name. Although I just realized I don't know it.
Inspect 3 guests' thoughts. I've got mind control, apparently.
God, you're living the Disneyland dream.
Well, there's more than 4 different human body types, so that's better than Thrillville already. Let's see how quickly before I get any repeats. There's quite a lot of different body types and stuff, actually. Is that a fat man with glasses? I have one of them at the start of the queue. Oh, They're not an exit for this ride. Oh! I just deleted somebody, I think.
What?
I don't know. I tried to select somebody and it deleted a path instead.
God, just removed some from history.
Undo button. It's all right. I undid their undidness.
So you're like some kind of god with the divine ability to just erase people from history.
Oh, look at all those
Fast
people.
forwards.
They were in the right place and they've glitched out because I accidentally deleted a part of the queue path.
So I think you had too much
See?
power.
That guest didn't seem too put off by the higher price, did they, Oswald?
Yes, but their happiness is our bread and butter. So it's important to regularly check what the guests are thinking.
Well, I didn't see anything to worry about there. Come on, let's just hit fast forward, sit back, and let the money roll in for a while. At least until we've made a healthy profit.
Well done on hitting Cynthia's profit forecast. Honestly, I was worried it was a little high. But as always, she knows just how hard to squeeze the guests' wallets. Anyway, now that we've made some money, we can make some improvements. Oh, but don't forget to slow things back down to normal speed again. After all, it's not a good idea to build a park on fast forward. You might miss out on an important notification, or a ride breaking down, or all your staff leaving, or, heaven forbid, my birthday. Anyway, congratulations! You've just earned yourself a bronze star. The first of many, I don't doubt.
You know what? I don't think this is my type of game. Like, it's fine, but it doesn't do anything
it's
for
high
me.
time we talked about taking care of guests and improving the park. We want those guests to be happy, happy, happy.
Ooh, you're planning on making improvements? That's good. I didn't like to say, but part of this place looks like the theme park that time forgot. So, if you want to scoot over, I'll take things from here for a while.
Actually, Lucy, I was about to say...
Scoot, scoot. Okay, first things first. I know how I feel about the park, but let's see how one of the other guests is feeling. Go on,
I did
select
think it
one
would
of the
be up in
guests to
again,
see how
but
happy they are.
it's worth a try. So you never know.
Okay,
You
now
might
that
find a
level
genre
of
you love or
happiness
not.
might be good enough for most parks. But I still think this guest would be a bit happier if a big chunk of the park wasn't
I
super
think I might have gone
lame.
off those kind of
Don't worry,
games as
it's not
well.
your
It's
fault.
like
That one's on
I
Mr.
tried to
Fox.
play
I
Big
think
Point
that's fair.
Hospital. I just couldn't get into it. I used to love
I
Big
got
Point
that
Hospital
on
as a
Humble
kid.
Bundle, thankfully, so I didn't pay much for it because I was thinking about it like when it came out because it just was so well reviewed.
Yeah.
And I remembered that I'd liked Thrillville and that I liked The Sims, but I couldn't really get into it. I think I played like an hour or two or something. I think they had a free weekend. And then the next weekend or whatever, I got it on Humble. And I can't remember what other games I would have got, but it was just like, I got bored.
Yeah, I just don't think I had the same patience for those kind of games that I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
some scenery. Make it look all piratey.
Nah. Nah.
Good for you.
It's not terrible, but it's just... It's not me, like... And I'm a bit tired as well. It's definitely not the type of game you play when you're anything other than peak performance. Like, it looks okay, but... Nah. Nah. Oh, no, don't fuck this up, sorry. I'm probably not going to post this